Okay, now you can see that the cake has all the lines on it from where I used the tip in the bag to tipless bag to make it. The hot water. Get your spatula, put it in hot water, come out. You don't have to rinse it, make it dry or anything. It's just going to smooth that out for you. And this is what's making your cake even and smooth and pretty. Yep, not a hard thing to do. And it makes it work so much better. And I just hold off for that. So you just keep on. When it cools off, just wet it again, nice and wet and warm, and just take it across. And it will make an absolutely smooth cake for you. A very smooth cake. Right there. See? Look at that. There you go. Now, if you can see, the top of that is relatively smooth. I'm going to start on the sides of it now. I just take it and go back and forth on the side, and let me turn that around so you can see how it looks on that end. Absolutely perfect. And see how quick this is? It doesn't take much time. It's bringing the icing all the way up to the sides right now, so I'll be able to level it out and do the corners as well at the top. So I'll continue to go up and down and be just absolutely perfect. So it looks like you spent a lot of time on it, and you really didn't. Again, this is the perfect, easy holiday cake to really impress all your friends. And they'll never believe you did this. Number one, it's like, oh my gosh, you had to pick it up at one of the top line bakeries. No, you did it all yourself. So I'm going to come through and just go up around the corners and finish them up and make sure we have them in order, because we're also going to do a little something else to the cake. Once we add the borders, you won't even notice that. Any little imperfections. Even though I like them to be smooth like this, you really don't see all this under the rest of the icing that's going to be added to the cake. But as you can see at a distance, it's an absolutely perfect, wonderfully smooth cake. And you did it all yourself. You didn't have to spend an absorbent amount of money. You didn't have to order it online, a frozen cake to impress. And it's so much more special when you do a cake on your own. When you make it and you decorated it. It adds something that a store-bought bakery cake just can't deliver. So it's special. It's something that you really intended to do, and you really thought of your guest or your host, because you can always take this to a host as a hostess gift, a host gift, and it will be absolutely wonderful. You can fuss over this for hours, but don't, because we're going to add something to the very top of this to make this border, the corners of it, come out absolutely perfect. You'll never notice it. So I think we're pretty much where we are. Now normally what I would do is set the cake out and let it dry just a little bit, but today I'm not going to do that, because unlike the big shows, Paula Deen, the Neelys, I don't have an extra set of hands to actually help me, nor do I have, this is actually for a client, nor am I just going to bake cakes around it. So, and I don't usually duplicate any of the cake. So we're going to go from here. Okay, we're going to take a break because I don't want each segment to be too long, and then we're going to go back and we're going to add the border as soon as you come back. See you in a second.